want these to stay up. I like them a little droopy. That's just in line with my personality. So hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. I am doing a chit chat. Get ready with me tonight with all new makeup products featuring a lot of the new things I bought in my most recent Sephora haul. We have new foundation, we have a new eyeshadow palette, we have so much fun stuff. If you're wondering, I just put on the Drunk Elephant Lippy. I will link down below all the makeup I use because that's important. I don't have any new primers to use today, but I'm going to use my tried and true Milani Prime Shield. So I actually just got back from swimming with my mom, took a shower. I am vlogging today as well. This is my favorite primer for oily skin if you are looking for one. And then I set with the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. I need to order another one of these. Let me know your favorite oil controlling setting spray down below because I'm always curious if I've tried it or not. So I'm super excited today because we're going to be playing with the new, this is not new, a new to me, Dior Airflash foundation. Also, I have realized, remember how I was having issues with my eyelids creasing? And this is like the only primer that works for me, Elizabeth Mott, thank me later. I realized when I use this one specific eye cream, it like gets sticky on my eyelids. So I'm gonna only use that at night, but I've realized it was the eye cream. I don't think it was my eyelids because I was like, why is this happening all of a sudden? Am I an oily eyelid person now? Who am I? What are this? I don't know. So anyway, I got the color 400 for the Dior Airflash. If you watched my Sephora haul, please go watch it. There's a hilarious moment where I spray this on the pale part of my arm and it's straight orange, but I'm actually fairly tan in the front. And it actually matches the forefront pretty well. I think it will blend down into my neck okay. I have never used this foundation before. I'm very fascinated by a spray foundation. This was very expensive, so I thought we had to play with it. We had to try it. I don't usually splurge on this expensive of a foundation. I have seen people spray this directly on the face. I have seen people spray it on a beauty blender and then blend it in. I have no idea what route I'm taking yet, honey. All right, let's just do one little spray. Ooh, God. Okay. Okay. Oh, so scary. So scary. Am I supposed to blend it in? Am I supposed to just like let it be? Should I have watched a tutorial on this? I feel like I've seen people do this before. Why am I still shaking it? Okay. I think I need to blend it. Look at my lip. I'm curious what the coverage of this. I think the color will actually work fine with my tan. Let's just spray a little on. This is not like totally the coverage I usually enjoy. It feels very like light to medium coverage. But then again, I could just be applying it wrong. Okay. It gets less scary over time. It's definitely a little dark, but whatever. Blend it down. Always just blend it down the neck, honey. The finish is nice though. Okay. Good thing I'm wearing my headband. Oh no, this is a very strange concept to me. Am I not supposed to be blending it in? I feel like it would just sit weird if I didn't. If I didn't have so much like acne scarring, like this would probably be really beautiful on its own. It has a really nice finish. Let me get a little closer to the mirror. And actually, I really enjoy the finish. It looks like a very natural, pretty finish. Oh God, so terrifying. Get a little on the nose. I'm gonna like watch this back and I'm gonna look like orange powder. Okay, so this is like one layer of the foundation. I am breaking out quite a bit on my chin because I got my first facial the other day. I was like, ooh, like treat yourself. Let's do something good for our skin. And then I'm like, why did you do this? You are a sensitive little hoe. So anyway, I'm very broken out right now because of that freaking facial. All right, so I need a little bit more coverage around my cheeks. As you can see, I do have some hyperpigmentation. I'm just gonna do a very light second layer. Okay. Okay. I think this actually looks really nice now that it's on. Has a nice coverage. I don't know how much of that I just used. Like, I wonder, like, am I just like using a ton of product to get the coverage I want? I don't know how much is in here. Let me get like up close, nice and close for you. Nice coverage. I feel like my skin looks really even. Has a nice natural finish. It's not really like shiny. We'll see how it wears. It is currently 4 o'clock and I'll be back relatively late tonight so we can do a solid check-in. So I also have a new concealer. I picked up the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Light 3 Honey. And it's pretty good for summer for me because all of my other concealers are way too light for tan Alex. And for some weird reason, this summer I am way tanner than I have ever been in my whole life. I don't really know why. You can literally ask my mom. I am not someone who has ever been a good tanner, and like it's in my blood too. Like my mom is a great tanner. My dad was a lifeguard and he was... Why? So my dad was a lifeguard and he was so tan. My whole family just gets so tan. But I'm finally on their level, honey. Alright, so I really like this concealer for the summer. I'm going to try to use it all summer because it's going to be way too dark. Well, I guess I could use it as like a skin colored one in the fall. Can't even look at my chin right now. Like, why did you get a facial? You should have known better. I'm like so sensitive to products that don't work for me. Oh. I'm actually loving the way this foundation is setting on the skin. It just looks very, I don't know, it looks pretty. I see a little hyperpigmentation right there though. Ooh. Terrifying. Just want to cover that up. If you have a lot of scarring, I wouldn't recommend the foundation because I feel like you're probably going to use more than it's worth. Like there's a lot of good, more full coverage foundations for a cheaper price where you'll use a lot less product, but it is pretty so far. Alright. Looking good, honey. I don't even realize how much I say honey. Like you guys always tweet me and say like honey and stuff. And I'm like, I guess I really do say honey quite a bit. Woohoo! Do a little on the nose, because that just makes that highlight pop. Guys, I played with the Naked Heat palette the other day. I posted the look on Instagram and it changed my life. So I'm going to recreate that same look tonight. Hopefully you wanted a tutorial. You guys were asking for one. I'm going to prime my eyelids Elizabeth Mott. Alright, so this is a chatty update, life updates moment here. What do I have to say? This has been a very busy summer and I appreciate you guys bearing with me as I have been really busy this summer. A lot of traveling, which has been nice. I've been spending a lot of time with my family, figuring out the fall. This is what's so hard, and I don't mean to, I'm not saying this in like a mean way. This relationship, this online relationship can be so hard because, you know, I'm going to do my eyebrows while I talk because that always takes a while. Let's see. I'm going to use the Tanya Crooks, the Brow Convertible from BoxyCharm. So I had mentioned the other day, I think maybe on Twitter, I don't know if it was in a video, that I have a lot coming up in the fall and I have a lot of life updates coming up. And someone had said like I was saying that just to like drag it out and get views, and I'm like, no. I don't know, it just like really almost hurt my feelings. Maybe I'm just too sensitive. I think we all know I'm too sensitive. But why would anyone ever think that I wouldn't want to tell you guys something just to drag it out? That is so far from my personality. And I'll keep it like 100 with you guys. I am figuring out a lot in my life right now and my next move in life, and I have a lot coming up in the fall. A lot. And I'm gonna do a whole video explaining the life updates thing, and I almost feel like it's been obvious that I've been a little bit like, not like loopy, but a little bit weird about life. like I'm making some really big decisions for this fall, and like, yeah, I'm sorry right now I'm not telling you, oh, she's doing it again right now. Like, no, I don't have all the answers yet. I'd rather wait until I have answers for you guys so I can explain everything properly. Like, I'm not clickbaiting you, or like I didn't make a video like, ooh, I have life updates, but I'm not going to tell you. Like, no, just because I mention that changes are coming doesn't mean I'm necessarily like ready to talk about them yet. But like, you guys are like the fam, and I want to update you the best I can, you know, and let you guys know that like I do have things in the works for my future. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been patient and loving and supportive. Like, I got so many tweets that were like, girl, we'll be here when you're ready to talk about it, like, we love you. And I'm like, thank you. It's nice to know that you guys have my back even when things are hard. So I don't know, I never want to come off like I'm trying to hide stuff from you guys, or maybe I'm just not ready to talk about something. Like, I don't know. I'm never doing anything to intentionally hurt you or make you feel like I'm hiding something. Like, I might just not be ready to talk about something yet, or figuring out answers. And there's such a fine line where people are like, oh, you owe us answers, and then other people are like, she doesn't owe us anything, like, it's her life. And I'm like, yeah. Like, I love sharing stuff with you guys, and know that I will when it's time. I just need you guys to like be patient with me and understand that I'm going through a lot behind the scenes right now, trying to figure out my life, and I'm not ready to talk about it. But I want people to know that I understand the intentions are pure, and you guys just want to know what's going on, and that's more than okay. But just know I will when it's my time to talk about things, and trust me, you will have a life updates, you know, towards like middle end of August. I'll be able to talk about stuff more, because right now it's still kind of processing. I'm not saying all this to stir the pot. This is the best life updates I can give you right now, if that makes sense. Oh my god, I have one battery bar left. Dear Lord, please get us through. It is not a good brow day. Not a good brow day whatsoever. Oh no. Probably because I was just talking the whole time. Oh, but in my last video, or a couple videos ago, you guys were saying that you did like my extended brow. I've kind of been pulling it a little further. So that's cool. Been really just loving a long brow. This is a hot mess. Let's clean this up. I've just been using that same concealer. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Why am I struggling so much right now? Why? Oh my god, like, this is a shape I have never done before. It's like curved. What am I doing? Like, is it one of those days where it's probably not going to get any better and I should just leave them as they are? Are we going to get better than this? I don't know. Alright, I'm going to set it with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel that I just got from Sephora. It's a fine eyebrow gel. I don't think I like it as much as the Tanya Crooks one, the Brow Gal one. Okay, I think I see what's wrong. This brow looks like round in the front. Yes, okay, that was bothering me. That helps. I like to know you guys are doing your makeup with me, and we're both like sitting here struggling over the same things, like this brow, huh? Alright, so I'm going to just go ahead and clean up my baking. And I'm just going to spread that powder around the rest of the face. A little extra powder never hurt anybody. Alright, now that we have the face done, I do think it looked dark at first, but I think it blends enough where we don't have to worry too much. So I don't have a new bronzer, but I do have a new blush, and I have new highlight, but I'm going to use my favorite Hoola bronzer from Benefit today with my big flower brush. Ooh, we hit pan on this. Woo-hoo. Does anyone else love the feeling of like putting on your bronzer like, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. I look really bronzy right now. Look at this headband. This is 100% my makeup headband. Okay. Alright, so, and that brow gel, it like doesn't hold the hairs in place. I'm sorry, Anastasia, but like it doesn't hold the brows. Like, I'd rather have it be a little crunchy and hold the brows than, like, not hold the brows. Like, what's the point of brow gel? To hold the brows. Alright, so I got the famous NARS Orgasm Blush. I'm the last person on earth to ever try this, and I still haven't tried it. This is my first time trying it right now. It's supposed to be like a perfect shimmery peachy pink. And it is. It's not as pigmented as I thought it would be, which is kind of nice. It's not overpowering. No, it's a good color. I don't really understand, like, the hype, but it's pretty. But I am so excited to use this. This is from Sam Marcel Paris Luxurious Highlight Palette. I just opened this in the vlog today. It is so pretty. Like, they're so pigmented. Oh my gosh. I'm going to use, I'm actually pretty bronze right now. I'm going to use this shade here called Dior Airflash Highlight. Oh god, like, I swatched them earlier in the vlog. Oh. And they're so pigmented. Oh my gosh. I'm going to use a little bit of this bronzy set right here. Just kind of work that in because I don't want it to be like, oh my gosh, I am beaming from the center of the earth. Okay. Ooh, gosh. This is crazy. A little bit on the temple. Oh, I am a bronze goddess tonight, honey boo boo. I need to blend that because it is so pigmented. I'm just going to use the other end of this, which is dry. And sometimes I'll go back in with my blush brush and just kind of blend on top of that. That is so pigmented. I'm in shock. And lately I also have been taking a little bit of my Anastasia contour kit and placing a little bit of contour. I like this middle shade a lot. And I just kind of, if I feel it, some days I'll just go ahead and contour. That highlight is absolutely insane. Oh my gosh. That's a good time. So now we're gonna go in with the Naked Heat. I'm so excited about this. I'm pretty much gonna do the same look as the other day. So I'm gonna start off with the color Sauced and Chaser mixed in the crease, just to kind of start off a nice little crease color here. Blend out these lines. Oh, I just realized we didn't highlight the brow bone in our inner corner. Oh, what am I? What am I? My battery's probably gonna die and I'm gonna have to stop and recharge it, and it's just gonna mess up the whole flow. Alright, I'm gonna use these two light shades for the inner corner. Oh wow. Look at that inner corner. Ooh. Ooh, kill 'em. Killing it. You be killing them, girl. You be killing them. Ooh. You see me killing them, girl? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, so, follow up with a little more crease color. Oh, such a pretty palette, guys. Straight up. I used this the other day. This might be one of my favorite palettes I have bought in a long time. It's so good. If you're like a warm toned girl guy, I would happily pick up this palette. I'm not a cool toned person. I love me some warm tones. Oh, there's so much you can do with this. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit of this. This is like a nice shimmery vanilla shade, and I like to take a little bit of this on the lid just because it's going to add some dimension, because we're going to work quite a few colors in the crease. I might add a little bit more back of this later. You'll be killing them. Alright, and then I'm going to start to layer in a few more colors one at a time. I used Cayenne first last time, then a little bit of He Devil and Fuego, and I just start to work it in the crease, and I kind of focus it right about 3/4 of the way in the crease, because I don't want too much to focus out here. I want to just kind of work it, because wherever you hit first, that's where all the product goes, and then you want to just start to work it. Work it, honey. So we're using Cayenne first, and we're just going to slowly blend it in. And this is where layering different colors of depth really makes like the most beautiful eye look. I'm And that's what we're going to do today, girl. And I kind of just in between each one go in and give a good little blend with a fluffier brush. And just make sure, like through each step here, you can kind of stop, but I like to just keep adding and adding more depth. So I'm going to take a little bit of He Devil now. And I'm going to do the same thing. And I'm working it just in the crease. And this gives like a beautiful depth to the eye. It's a really pretty look. Oh, Lord. This look, like, you don't even need eyeliner with, girl. Right. Oh, yeah. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Enfuego. Focus that mostly on the outer part here, not all the way in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. This is like, I know I'm like making so many sounds right now because I actually like, I'm so in love with this palette. I don't think a palette has given me this many feels in a long time. And then we're going to just give it a good blend again. Oh my god, yeah. I'm sorry. I apologize. And then I'm going to go back in with that first vanilla E-tone. And I'm just going to add a little bit more to the lid. This kind of helps hooded eyes pop more, in my opinion. Just by adding that lighter shade, it kind of helps to bring the eyelid forward. And I'm just going to make sure this is really well blended. You can kind of layer more if you want to as well. It depends, like, you know, how much depth are you going for. This is kind of where I stopped last time. Okay, maybe we'll just take a tiny bit more. This is like the darkest shade on the palette. It's called Ashes, and it's kind of like a deep burnt plum. And I'm just going to take a teeny bit. Oh, yes. A teeny bit in that outer crease. And I'm going to blend it after. Oh my lord. Thank you, Urban Decay, for making this palette. It's so perfect. I love it. Yay, yay, yay. And oddly enough, you guys know I'm not a big fan of smoking out under the eye, but with this palette I actually really did enjoy taking a little bit of Cayenne or He Devil. I'm going to use Cayenne, it's a little more subtle, and just applying a little bit on the outer bottom lash line. And it just kind of helps that mascara blend when it's all together. And I feel like this is still a wearable everyday form of eyeshadow. It's not too much, but you can bring it to smokier levels as well. Just wait till we have the lash line. Another day we're gonna play with this bad boy with Scorched. Oh yeah, a nice shimmery. This is like the matte look from here. Okay, so my battery had died and I had to let it charge for a minute, but I just threw on lashes. That's all I've done, just lashes and mascara, and that part is pretty you know, repetitive anyway in each video because it's always the same. So I just went ahead and threw on my IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara and the Ardell Wispy Lashes like I do. Love those lashes. Also, I got foundation in my hair. It looks like that spray paint you'd get from like a Halloween store. It's in like a lot of my hair. So interesting. Anyway, so I grabbed a new lip kit from my most recent Sephora haul as well. It's from Buxom. Oops. Okay. So this is the Contour Lip Trio. So it comes, this is what I wanted originally and it was sold out on the website. It's the Buxom Plump Line Lip Liner in the color Hush Hush. They're out of the full size, so I decided to buy the Contour, and it comes with a lighter lipstick. The shade is called Naturally Daring, and then it also comes with a gloss called Hot Toddy. It makes a really beautiful lip combo, so I thought we could throw that on. Like, it's the perfect lip liner. We'll just take a little bit down the center of the lip, just because we are kind of contouring the lips. And then the lipstick, I think the color Naturally Daring, is a little bit lighter. I'm just going to focus that on the center to bring forward the lips, and then we'll do a little hot toddy on top for glossiness. Do my lips look contoured? Yeah, they actually do. They look like low-key fake. Oh, is this a plumping gloss? I'm feeling some tingles. I don't know if I really like this lip with this eye look. I feel like it's not bringing it out well. Like, I just wanted to show you guys that lip combo, but I think I want to throw something different on top. This feels like a little too pinky. I think I need something a little bit more like a warm toned nude. This is the one I wore in the Instagram. I'm gonna mix this on top. It's the Huda Beauty. I also just got this, the Crush liquid lipstick. You can see it's like a lot more like of an orangey nude. I actually like these together mixed because this is very, very light on its own, and it feels a little like concealer lips. But we could go darker, but I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. Let the eyes kind of be the main star. So this is what we came up with. I feel like I look very Khloe Kardashian right now. Do you guys see this orange in my hair? Oh my god. There's so much orange. Oh god, I just took a shower. Oh, that's not gonna come out. Whatever, I'll curl my hair. Oh, this is what it would be like if I was a strawberry blonde. Yeah, I don't think it works. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this first impression. Oh, I will see you guys tonight because I'm going to do a check-in on the foundation. But so far, it's sitting angelically on the skin. It looks like airbrushed. Really nice foundation. So I will check back when I get home pretty late tonight, and we'll see how it wore. Alright guys, I just got home. I had the camera at a very unflattering angle. I'm sweating beads of sweat right now. I just swatched this lipstick in the vlog. I'm gonna look at myself in the viewfinder here. I'm very tired. It's almost 11 right now. So 7 hours. Had the foundation on for 7 hours. I did not touch up at all. I'm sweating. Oh girl. It's like wicked, wicked muggy outside. But here's a close-up. Didn't settle around my nose. I have like, what I appreciate about a good summer foundation is there are beads of sweat all over my face right now, and the foundation has not budged, which is great. Like, you can kind of just pat away the sweat or let it air dry, and the foundation like doesn't actually come off, I don't think. It didn't settle anywhere, didn't crease, didn't separate. It looks good. Okay, who are you and why are you blowing up my phone? So looks pretty darn good. I'm actually really impressed with this foundation. The color ended up being really good. I think I'm gonna keep this for my summer foundation. I don't know how long it's going to last because I feel like I'm using so much product to get the coverage I want. Let me know in the comments, do you guys like to spray it directly on the skin or on your beauty blender? What do you recommend the most? But overall, I'm pretty impressed. For 7 hours, it still looks, honestly, really close to perfect. So I can't imagine how long you can even wear this. 7 hours. I'm sure it will last like a solid 10 to 12 without looking crazy. I'm impressed. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what foundation I'm going to review next. I hope you enjoyed this Get Ready With Me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.